All right, back at it. Don't know what we're doing. Don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere. Ah. Okay. Boom, ba doom, doo 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 doo. Gotta hire a driver. Do something. Gotta do something. Hello. Our driver. Let's put her in Phoenix. Yes, let's hire this driver too, and let's put her. I don't know where. Yeah. Let's put her here. Right, now let's buy a couple of trucks. Buy a couple trucks. No, cancel. Scratch that. Check and see if they got this. And then let's confirm it. What's up, Michael? There we go. We got ourselves a couple of drivers hired. We're all right now. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Well, let's check the freight market. Probably gonna have to take risks, because, yep, I thought so. Okay. Before I even jumped in here, I sat there and went right to it. Yeah, you did. You did beat Mario here. That's kind of interesting. Usually Mario's like right on it. Where am I even at? Very interesting. Wow, which is 6. but it's all good. Okay. Alright, yeah, that'll work. Let's go up here. Rest. Yeah. That sounds like a fun day. Playing in the snow. There we go. Yeah, we gotta get rest before we can take a load. It's going good, Jack. It's going good. How's it going with you, bud? Man, there's a lot of people around this area. Oh, John. See, I did it again. Called him Jack. Sheesh. I don't know. I glance up and I see John, but for whatever reason, I want to call you Jack. Why am I? Ooh, that's lag. That's lagging. Yeah, I know. My dad's a long-distance driver, and he goes up to Canada every week. So, yeah, he drives the Eastern Seaboard and heads up there, so he deals with it. Of course, it's interesting because he sends me and my sisters, sends us pictures in text, and my sisters go all gaga over the snow. There's Jeff. What's up, man? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do better about looking at those J names. I'm gonna do better. Watching while waiting at work. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one that plays on their phone while they're at work. Yeah, that's my bad, John. I need to do better about it by not calling people the wrong name. Jim Bob works. Yeah, I know, right? Driving all over the side of the road right now. It said I could park, but then maybe motel, there it is. And of course there's a wall between us and the motel. Oh, Billy Joe Jim Bob. Oh my goodness, Michael. That's starting to sound like some Petticoat Junction right there. Yes, I am old enough to know. Alright. Now, let's grab us a... Oh boy, look at all these tasty loads. Hey, we haven't hauled. Good on Terry. Why not? Yeah. Right on. Well, I hope you guys had a good Sunday. I did too. Flora May Sally, look, yeah, that's a little more jingle jelly. John's playing along now. This is good. This is real good. John's starting to play along. Yes. Yes. Good deal, John. Good deal. But you can always guarantee when I drink coffee, I may screw names up, but there's two things that I don't screw up. My wife's name and the coffee I drink. I do not screw that up. And the reason I won't screw up her name is because I do like to live. You got snowed in yesterday. Yeah, that's... My dad got froze to the ground. What was it? I think it was Monday of last week. He was up, no, it was, Tuesday. He was up in, Canada. And he got ready to leave and he was froze to the ground. So, yeah. He's been driving for, what, 20 plus years? I see, there you go. That's a good reason to call into work, 15 inches of snow. That's like a really good reason to call into work. I know I would have. Knoxville, Illinois. Knoxville must be one of those cities like Charlotte, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Memphis, Tennessee, and Arkansas. It must be one of those that borders the two states. I've only heard of Knoxville, Tennessee. I did not realize it was that close to Illinois that it bordered it. At least I'm guessing it bordered it. John says he don't get to do that. Yeah, I know, right? Who does? It's like the whole world be flooded where I live at. Boss man be like, yo, you still coming to work, right? I'm be like, nah. I don't think so. Of course, I have told him point blank, when it comes to ice, I'm like, yo, you want me? You come get me. See, there's a method to my madness on that. See, if we wreck, then we're wrecking his mess. So, yeah. There you go. See, and see, anytime there's a major snowstorm like that, it's like you hear the governor of the state saying, "Look, it's not safe. Stay off the roads." Yada yada yada. Meanwhile, companies are all like, "Yo, you coming to work, right?" I'm like, "What?" Like, for real. So I didn't. Whatever. What's up, Demario? Welcome to the party, my man. There it is, right over there. I like that little thingy on top that bounces up and down like a spring. Like, hey, here I am. No. Sorry. Don't have one of those. We got a front wheel drive car, but it's pretty much that. Like I said, I'm not stupid. My boss man wants me, he comes and gets me. And he knows it. Not even trying to play that game. And we're off and running. Yep. Rolling right on down the road. Yeah, I don't care how good you're, I'm going to Ontario, Oregon tomorrow. That's where I'm going to. I don't care how good your winter vehicle is. If there is ice on the roads, that's no bueno, amigo. I just don't care how good it is. I mean, no offense, I've seen semis, and semis are probably one of the heaviest street legal vehicles that can be driven on the roads here in the United States. And I've seen them sliding all over the place. So, yeah, no, I'm good. If somebody wants to take an all-wheel drive Cadillac Escalade and come pick me up, I'm about that life. That's great for snow, right, John? That's like, or Jeff, that's great for snow. That's like really good as far as snow is concerned. When it comes to ice, that don't do you a bit of good. A lick of good. I mean, the only way it does you any good is if you're driving the vehicle on ice on dirt. Like through an open field or something that's got a coating of ice on it. But you put a coating of ice on a highway, and it just gets ridiculous in a hurry. I had to turn this thing around here quickly. There we go. So, yeah. I'll get the all-wheel drive Escalade. You know, I'll give it a little bit of props just because it's all-wheel drive. So you got a chance where if the front two don't hook, the rear two will, and vice versa. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, yeah. But still, idiots in North Carolina just can't drive. So that's pretty much how that works out. Right on. exactly right, John. That's why I said that. I don't care how good your driving skills are. I don't care how long you've been driving. I don't care what you're driving. You're not going to beat ice. I put it like this. Y'all folks is on Facebook. Y'all know. We've all seen that video from, I believe it's Pennsylvania or something like that. That has all those vehicles that just go sliding down the hill. So, yeah. Ice melt. Yeah, I mean, I could see that working, but again, like I say, you know, it's... You get somebody in a little Honda or a little Mazda or a little, you know, Mitsubishi or something like that, you know, they might be alright because most of those are front wheel drive anyway, but yeah, I just don't see that working out over the long haul. And plus, it's not even, here's the strange part, it's not even me driving or anything like that. It's the knuckleheads that don't know how to drive in it, that they'll doing 75 when they really should be doing like 40, you know, and whatnot, because it's so icy, and they're just like, you know, I don't care, boom. And it's like, okay. Meanwhile, they end up in the ditch. Salt is good. It gets interesting because I used to be a fireman back about 18 years ago, and we had our first snowfall of the year, and as soon as the snow started falling, it wasn't maybe, and it was coming down pretty good, it wasn't maybe an hour, and I had already heard 3 different fire calls over the scanner. And by the hour mark, my department was being toned out for a wreck. Like, yep, and it begins. I mean, and even like fire trucks, yeah, okay, most of them carry 750, 800 gallons of water, but still, you know, that's weight that shifts. I don't know. I figure it like this. It's just easier. I tell my wife point blank, look, here's the deal. If I head out and I go to work, because I'm not going in without my boss man coming to get me in situations like that. I've already told her straight up. I'll let you know how the roads look. If I don't feel like you can make it, I'm gonna tell you, stay home. Whoop-de-doos. Exactly. They don't, John, which is so sad. And there's no sense when you know the weather's that bad if you really don't have to go. And see, for an area like where I live, people just get out just to drive. They're like, I'm just gonna get out and go. The roads look fine at my house. Meanwhile, they don't know what it looks like, you know, 5 miles down the road. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, there we go. Now we're back on. Now we're good. Now we're cooking with gas. So, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I don't even bother with it. If I know it's gonna snow, I'm like, nah, I'm good. And if I'm off from work the day that I know it's gonna snow and the wife's home from work, yeah, we go ahead and make our preparations and plans for whatever we need, like a day or two beforehand, just in case. Now, we're not those crazy people that you hear about that go to the store, start buying bread and milk and eggs and all that good stuff. Although the funny part is, every time we've had a major snowstorm / hurricane, we've ironically needed a gallon of milk. Yeah, I know, right, John? Again, when you work in grocery retail, you see all kinds of strange goings-ons. One of the biggest strange things I've seen is how people will just come in and they'll buy like 2-3 gallons of milk, 4 loaves of bread. I'm like, what? It's a little bit of snow. They're not even calling for an inch, and y'all are going to go crazy. Do I feel like discording? At the present moment in time, I'm driving, and things are going good as far as the stream, so I don't want to jack with that. Plus, I'm actually fixing to, this week, I started playing with it today. I'm going to switch over to a different broadcaster and see if that does anything for me. Plus, we got some PC components, some new jewelry coming for the computer, so that'll be nice. Got a new 8 gig processor coming. Got 16 gigs of RAM coming for it. We've got a new graphics card. So the stream should improve in the next, I'd say in the next 2 weeks, the stream should be fully improved. But one of the things I am going to try is I'm going to change broadcasters and just see if that helps. Because I've heard a rumor and done a little bit of research on my own and found out that the OBS I'm using is it's processor hungry, so we're gonna try that out. DeMario's is alright. Paragraph coming. 10-4, Mario. 10-4. Oh. I'm not. I feel like. Was it? One of them lived up in Mass. I want to say it was either Tim or Michael that lives in Mass. I forget which one it is off the top of my head, but you could be right. I think Jeff does live in, or did live in Kentucky. Yeah. I'm sorry, every time I see that Jeff Bates name pop up, I'm all like, the first thought that goes through my head is, I wonder if he's related to that old boy that was part of that Bates Motel mess. Last 2 days, admins to lose. Danny left him and watch him driving. Oh well, that's alright. I'm good with it. I don't really care. I feel about it like this. They can ban me from online trucking, but they can't ban me from single player, so pow! What then? I'm not worried about it. Besides, like I say, for the most part, I tend to mind my own business and don't cause no problems, so... No, Jeff be playing. Jeff be over there playing. Talking about he's his uncle. No, I saw. We had the for Thanksgiving. We had the HBO Cinemax Stars Encore Showtime free preview weekend. And whenever we get that, I always advance the guide to see if there's anything coming on that I haven't seen in a while that I might want to see or anything like that. Something that I enjoyed, but not good enough to buy it on Blu-ray or DVD. And I saw Psycho and was beyond blown away by the guy from the first Psycho movie that I actually recognized him. And then I found out that they changed actors when they did Psycho 2, and I was like, interesting. But yeah, it was, I read the synopsis of both movies. I'm not a huge horror movie person, but I just kind of blinked because I have heard of the TV show Bates Motel, so it's like, when you see that and everything just kind of starts clicking again, you're like, oh, okay, I got you. Everyone almost got off. Wow. Well, you see, that's the cool part for me, Demario. See, that's where a lot of people. See, I have found that if you end up putting yourself in a situation to be noticed, you will be noticed. But if you're like me and you fly under the radar, well, hey, it is what it is. Like, it don't bother me not one bit. I mean, I could have an admin roll right up behind me right now in his little pilot car and give me the old band hammer, and then you know what I'd do? I'd be like, okay. I wouldn't restart the stream. Only thing I would do is I'd go into the settings, change the game, and start playing single player. I'm gonna be like, whatever. Because it would pick me back up right on this run. So, wouldn't even phase me at all. Yeah, I mean, it don't. Like I said, I don't let little things bother me, because if it becomes that big of an issue, because this is not an official, like GTA server or World of Warcraft server, since it's not that, I know that there are risks that I take by playing. Watch out, road sign. Coming through. I know there are risks that I take by playing this, and I'm cool with it, you know? I'm good with everything that goes along with it. That's why I say, I mean, if they want to ban me, I won't even challenge it. I'll eat my ban and go play. I'll eat my ban and go play single player and be like, oh well, next. I mean, for the most part, I'm cruising alone anyways. But that's why I take a lot of long runs too, because I don't want to deal with the drama. I really don't. My reckless driving to get me noticed. Hey, thank you very much. I do a good job. Plus, don't know how close of attention you pay to the stream, but behind the chat panel, every so often, like right now, behind the chat panel, you see that gray box. I'm paying attention. I periodically check that. Even if I don't hear radio traffic, I still check it. Because if I check it and I see another driver on there, I don't know if he's an admin or not. I don't really care. But I try to mind my P's and Q's when I'm around other people. I mean, that's just the way that works out. Where am I at? Nick. Where am I at? Honestly, I don't know. Well, let's pull her on over and check her out and find out. Oh, let's see. Come on, map. In the middle of nowhere. I'm in Nowheresville, USA. Let's see. I'm on 395 heading north. Apparently I'm gonna skirt through on the outskirts of Tonopah and going up in through Nevada. That's the plan, at least. Meanwhile, Nick pull up behind me in a cop car, and I'll be like, well, that was fun. No, like I say, I don't really worry myself with small things. I mean, I trust in all games. I trust all the admins. I don't care if they're 7 years old or 37 years old. You know, I trust all the admins. I don't trust the devil inside them, but I do trust them. I trust them to be human. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of like, you know, hey, you got that one young kid who became an admin, and then it's like power goes to his head, and power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. So, I mean, if I'm minding my business and I'm paying attention, there ain't a single solitary soul around, and I'm weaving across the road a little bit, it is what it is. No, Nick, you can't run from the police. If I had my my violations turned on, the only thing it would do is it would take money from me. That's it. I think it's like, I want to say it's like $400 or $500 for speeding ticket. 900, I think, is the fine for running red lights or stop sign. Well, not stop signs, just red lights. And 700 if you blow past the scales. But yeah, there's no real police chases or anything like that, so it is what it is. But it's fun and it's enjoyable. Yeah. I find it interesting that they have a damage meter for the cargo on a tanker. Like, it's liquid, you can't damage it. You can shake it up a little bit, but nah. Everybody likes things shaking up every now and then. On the rare, ooh, hello. That stop sign's crooked. Somebody should go back and fix that. Well, see, the thing is, I have my violations turned off, Nick. So, because you can disable your violations. You can disable the speeding or red lights or anything like that. You can disable the violation, the penalty that you have to pay for it. So, yeah, mine's just turned off right now. I might turn it back on eventually, but for now, mine's just turned off. I do a bang-up enough job of crashing the truck, so yeah. But for the most part, I mean, it's not too shabby. I mean, it'd be cool if they gave a Smokey and the Bandit style chase. That'd be pretty sweet. But I'm in the multiplayer, so sometimes it's... And I've also run into situations being in multiplayer where I would sit at a stoplight for literally, in my real life, like 3 minutes. and the light not turn green, and I would run it. And if you run a red light, unless you got your turn signal on turning right, if you run straight through it, yep, that's pretty much a wrap. You're gonna get that ticket. You go by a cop doing 90 and a 55, they don't, you'll get a speeding ticket for that. Again, mind you, all it is just they take money from your in-game account. That's it. Sexy Chipmunk. It's a sexy truck. Ba-doom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom. Ba-doom, ba-doom, doo, doo, doo. Wow. Right on with the sneezing. Right on. Yeah, there is a snow mod, and probably the first week of December. This week I'll be looking for it and see if I can find it. But the only catch is running in multiplayer, you can't use the snow mod, I don't believe. Now, I don't know if multiplayer puts something in like that, but yeah, this will be my first winter with American Truck, so I'm not sure what they do. I know that I want to say it's like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, or it might even just be Christmas Day. I think it's just Christmas Day that Grand Theft Auto Online actually does snow. Found a money mod and bought it. It is lovely. Okay. Yeah, see. And that's why when you asked me the other day, Mario, about the long distance hauls that I do, that's why I'm a money chaser. Whether I'm in multiplayer or single player, I'm a money chaser. Like when I'm in single player, I have to be mindful because the higher paying loads will actually put me traveling all the way across country, which is like it would consume a stream. A literal 4-hour stream just to drive one trip. That's if we made it. Most of the time we don't, but if we did, then yeah. That's why, in all truthfulness, I just need to figure out where, find the happy medium. And I usually just try to pick loads that go to places that would interest me or the viewers and whatnot whenever I do coast to coast. Which, to be honest, we'll probably end up doing that. But I'm glad you found yourself a money mod. I mean, you know, if you really look at it, if you go into Truckers Multiplayer, if you want to make bank, you know, get in the car. You can't damage the load. I mean, you've seen how I drive. You can't damage the load in the car, so get the car, hook up to a caravan, and roll. And that's, you know, you go at top speed with that deal, and it's, you know, you could get 100% damage to the trailer, but the cargo is going to be perfectly fine, and that's a quick way to make money. I think, to be honest, I think there might be a level cap that you have to hit before you can drive the car, but I'm not sure. I have another profile. I might deal with that one night just to see what the actual level cap is for driving the car, just to see how well that works out. Alright, that'd be cool. Yeah, like I said, I'm sitting at just under 3 million, so money mod's really not even worth it for me. There ain't but one game I buy money for, and that's GTA. That is literally the only game I will buy money for. But I don't go crazy spending money on GTA neither. I mean, I might spend once every 4 months, depending on what I'm trying to get to or what I'm trying to buy, what new piece of hardware has just come out. I've been known to spend as much as $100 to get what I want, but for the most part, I don't even fiddle with it. See, that's not bad. And the cool part about that is, if you don't have different profile saves, or different saves on the profile, then the only thing you're going to be doing is, the car, when I go into single player, like if I took this profile, or this save right now, and I went into single player with it, it would take the car and it would turn the car into my Kenworth T800, which I would promptly sell if I intended to stick with single player for a while. I'd sell it and then just buy a T800. That way there's no confusion in the game. But I would sit there and I would actually do that and whatnot. And then when I go back, if I carried the same save, say I took this save and went into single player, I made a couple of coast to coast runs and whatnot, made $500,000 on it. Instead of me losing that money in multiplayer, I would take that, come back into multiplayer, and the only thing I'd have to do is buy a new car. That's the only thing I'd have to do. So yeah, I don't know. I've tried using, I've looked for a couple of money mods, but I'm real peculiar about visiting websites that I don't frequent on a regular. Ooh, we're gonna miss the turn. That'll work. But no, I'm real peculiar. I mean, even when I download Coast to Coast, it's like, it's not that it's tricky. You just got to be mindful. Read and pay very close attention to what you're clicking on, because As Tekkenoroji and I like to say, you'll end up getting something in your computer that Ajax won't take off. And I've got too much tied up in mind to have some stupid mess like that happening. Yeah, if you get it off Steam, I'll be completely honest, if you get it from Steam, I don't really worry about that so much, because if it's coming from Steam, then, you know, I feel like it's pretty much a legit source. It's just mods like Coast to Coast, they're not on Steam, they're in the SCS forums. Coast to Coast, Canada Dream, Viva Mexico, and Mexico Extremo, those 4, and US Extensions, those 5 mods are all through the SCS forums. And yeah. I try to be very mindful whenever I'm going to places that aren't like, when I'm looking for drivers for a component for my system, I don't go to drivers. No, I don't go to that, 'cause that's some random crap that, I go directly to the source. I go right to either AMD or whatever drivers I'm needing. Like when I put in, installed my keyboard, mouse, and mouse pad and headset, I went straight to Razer for that. Got it right off of their site. Yeehaw! Oh no, I think I finished this trip here up. I think I'm going to take and probably switch trucks. Probably switch over to the W900. Play around with that one tonight a little bit. I've been in this truck here the last couple of streams, so... Yep. I don't know, I might actually, after the first of the year, I might actually tackle Euro Truck. Do Euro Truck online. Yeah, smack a guardrail. Hours left on this load. It's interesting. There was 200 plus people in the server when I jumped in here tonight. Okay. Ooh, yeah, there we go. As soon as I felt that lag burst, I'm like, yep. On the game, like in the cab. You adjust it by hitting F4. That's how you adjust the seat in the cab. Right now, I push mine back and then I bring it forward until the edge of the screen is right at the edge of the mirror. That's how I've got mine set up. Yeah, that's real truck driving for you, knocking over barrels. Of course, a real truck driver wouldn't have missed his turn like I did. And then turned around in the middle of the road. Yeah. There we go. Now we're cruising along. Speed limit says 70. I bet we can do 90. Yeah, Dylan, I like the Jake brake too, man. If you think this Jake brake's something, wait till I switch over to that W900. That Jake brake in that one sounds a lot nicer. It's got that real deep, throaty sound. Oh, like that. I mean, it just sounds so much more like a truck. Like, I wouldn't think that the Jake brake on this one would sound so much different in real life. But hey, it is what it is. Of course, it could just be the motor. It could be the fact that in the W900, I think I have a Caterpillar engine, so that could mean the difference. This one here's got a Cummins, I believe. Getting her wound up. Yep. Yep. Ooh. I think Jeff is agreeing with me on what I said about the difference in motor being the reason it sounds different. Oh, we got 1% damage to the cargo. Apparently that finally happened. So, oh well. Right on. Yeah, there we go. $101 an hour. I promise you this, if we hit something, it's going to hurt. Cruising along at 90, 100. Right on. That was genuinely unexpected to come down that hill and be at 101. Considering we're topped out at 100. I've had this truck all the way up to 105 in single player. So yeah, the fact that it actually made it to 101, I'm genuinely impressed. That's what you call keeping the hammer down. Well, so much for that cup of coffee. It is gone. But it was good. Yep, I'm on the wagon the rest of the night. No more coffee. Oh, I got more. I'm just not gonna have it. Interesting. Don't know what those are, but they look cool. Woof. And poles will hurt you every single time. Ooh, we have a scale house coming up. We might as well stop and get fuel anyway. We'll go ahead and take it. £66,010. Right on. There's your fuel stop. not doing a kickstart tonight either. I have a 2-a-day limit on kickstarts, but I do love them. I do love my kickstarts. So for the rest of the night, it's that is weird, but okay. Interesting. I don't know what happened just then, but all right, I'll live with it. But no, I have a 2-a-day limit on those kickstarts, so I limit myself to 2 a day. Most of the time, it's just 1. So, rest of the night, it's Coke Zero. I can't help it. The Coke Zeros are actually, the color of the cans is actually my color, so that works out. Red and black. Huh, not bad. And I haven't seen any drivers on the, within range on the CB. I've seen a couple, but haven't actually passed nobody or caught up to nobody. Oh, yeah. Climbing the hills, climbing the hills. Right on, right on. Ooh-wee. A little bit of a wide turn. And away we go. Now it's time for a Coca-Cola. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Right on. All this lush green grass on one side and stuff that looks like it needs to be plowed under on the other. Yeah, I'm still in Oregon. I'm, probably about, 7 minutes away. Real world. from making this delivery, and then I'm going to switch over to my W900. It's alright, I kind of I knew what you meant, Mario. It's okay, man. For the most part, I'm pretty good at translating. Unless it's in a different language, in which case then, yeah, me no speak. I try to figure it out, but yeah. Look at all this green grass. I'll tell you what would be really cool. It would change the dynamic of the game is if you if they actually had an American Truck Simulator Zombie Edition, where you basically were traveling through an apocalyptic wasteland, and you had like zombies trying to get at your truck and stuff. I think that would be really cool. Not like the zombies would take your truck or whatever, but you had zombies in the road and you could hit them, and you know, it'd be a bit gory but get blood splatter on the windshield. I think that'd be sweet. And then just drive through the apocalyptic wasteland making deliveries, and instead of delivering, you know, super high value cargo, you're delivering like, you know, water and food and stuff like that to little outposts. That would be so neat. Of course, then you could turn it real Resident Evil and sit there and give the driver the ability to have a gun and just start shooting zombies. That'd be sweet. Yep, somebody's up here in Ontario, bringing him up on the CB. I think that would be super cool. I mean, that would be like legit super cool. I would be super duper ecstatic with that. Interesting. I'm hitting lag in Ontario. That's weird. And there's only one driver here. That's very interesting. Definitely not the stream lagging, that's for sure. It's just me. And I don't know why, because all the settings are set to nominal. You have left the speed zone. It's alright. Dog. Yeah, we should be getting close. Yeah, like 3 minutes away. Yeah. Woohoo! Rock on. Woof. No, 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 no. Alright, good job. Off the guardrail. Like a lake or something. Interesting. Alright. Let's get ready to start paying attention. You know what? No, there's nothing on the map for it. I just figured I'd come over here and see how detailed it was. There we go. See if they've actually done this. Okay, they did. That's interesting. Actually kind of curious where this thing leads, to be perfectly honest. Talk about an off-the-grid, out-of-the-way place. Interesting. A big old building just hanging out over here for no reason with a road going to it. Just bought 2 new trucks and a new trailer. Right on. That's cool. Right now, I'm over here piddling around on a road that's not on the GPS, but it's clearly here. Just got to be careful, because if there's a spot in the map where I can sink through, then we will end up going through, and that will not be fun. Trying to see where these roads head to real fast. Figured we'd go find something, because I know if you go around or go through the barrels down there just south of Phoenix, there's actually a racetrack. Ooh, wow, hello. Okay, yeah, see, that is not water, ladies and gentlemen. That is a hole in the map. Like, we would straight up fall through that deal. Look, Ma, it's a cliff. Yep. Can't go that way. Alright, well, we played around a little bit. And you can see that gap in the map right there in the terrain. And granted, you can't fall through it, but it's where the terrain doesn't evenly meet. But I figured that would be a little fun, just kind of do a little off-the-grid truck driving for a second. Let's go see what's down this way. I feel like the road's going to turn, and then it's going to dead end abruptly. Oh, there's stuff over here, too. Interesting. And it does. It dead ends right here at these trees. Oh, no, it don't. The road goes on through the tree. Let's see if we can go through it. Nope, we can't, unfortunately. But it looks like it ends right over there anyway, so it's all good. Practice my driving in reverse for a second. I said I was going to practice my driving in reverse. I didn't say I was going to stay on the road. That was fun, though. That was pretty fun. There we go. Now we'll go make the delivery. We've been goofed off enough. Oh, wow, for real. Apparently we're delivering fuel. Oh, wow, totally missed it. I'll take it. Slightly crooked, but it'd be alright. Good work. Right on. Hey, I can deal with that. 61,000. That's not bad. All right, let's see where some trucks are at. Kenworth W9. Where are you at? You're in. All right. You're being driven by this Kim L. Where's my driver location? Alright, well, whatever. Let's just take the truck again. Switch with her. and drive it. Flip them around a little bit. All right. All right, that's weird. Gonna load or what? We're just gonna sit here and look pretty. All right, good deal. Yeah, I think the reason it takes a little longer to load like this, and it was moving me from Ontario down to most likely Flagstaff. Most likely that's where I'm heading to. Oh boy. That's why I like this truck. All right. Okay. Yeah, no wonder it's a little laggy right now. Aussie Trucker. Alright, let's pull over up here. Alright. I'm not liking this. Okay. I got hung in one nice heavy lag bubble. That was beyond interesting. Wow, she getting laggy. Where did I go? Oh. I went to Phoenix like a retard.
Voy a reparar el camión aquí, Rodrigo. Voy a reparar. Ahí te lo alcanzo.
Oh my gosh.
Dale, dale.
Oh my lord, this is... Yeah. Good job there. I'll tell you what. Let's go to Camp Verde. Get there something here. Hello. Just anything to get me the heck out of Flagstaff. I'll take that. Alright.
Ahora pinche fantasma gay.
Yeah. I'm on my side of the road. Learn how to drive.
Joto.
Hey, let's try to watch the language. There's children present here.
Yes, I know what he said in Spanish. What's up, Tim? How you doing tonight, bud?
So sorry, sir. What's the language do you speaking?
Party on, Garth. Right on. Party on, Wayne. Like I said, I'm getting a frack away from Flagstaff. I'm going south to Camp Verde to pick up this load.
Hello.
It's a little too...
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Alright, good. Whoo! Got away from that disaster in yard sale of lag.
Písele, písele, se queda atrás.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right on. Pow! Next. Kiss the guardrail. Yeah, I had to get away. I had to get away from Flagstaff. Demario, before you ask, when I pick up this load, if I can pick up this load. What the heck? Right on. When I pick up this load down here in Camp Verde, I'm gonna be heading to Bakersfield, California. California. Yeah. Oh. Now that's a Jake break, boys. That's how a real Jake break should sound. Yes. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, when you said you're a square nose addict, I figured that you was talking about the truck, not a pickup truck, but the rig. So yeah, that's what I figured you was talking about. But it's alright. We can't all be perfect. I mean, you know, I understand you try, but still. Nah, I'm just giving you a little heat on that. I'll be truthful. I mean, I do like the new GMCs. They are good-looking trucks. I like the new GMCs over the new Ford. I do not like the new Fords. The new Fords are ugly and crooked. Yes. Yeah, let's take this one. That's why I said anything to get me away from Flagstaff. Adjust it and make it a little bit better. Good job, Tim. Good job. I like that. That was great driving, great recovery there, sir. I like it. was funny. That was very funny. I like it. Now I'll tell you what, just being honest, just being completely honest. The 50s model Ford pickups, the old F100s, and the 70s model F100s, the specifically like what they called the Ranger, even though when you think of a Ranger, it's a small truck. But the 72 Ford Ranger, that's a good-looking truck. Just, I like it. I'll be honest, if I had one, I definitely would be thrilled. I mean, those are good-looking trucks. But again, that's, you know, that's my opinion, and houses with doorknobs are like people. Everybody has one, so. Got a little all-terrain tractor going on here. Oh, no, you're good, Tim. You're good. You're totally good, man. I mean, everybody has their opinions. I mean, everybody likes what they like, and they like it for whatever reason they like it. I don't hate on nobody. You could say you like a Mazda pickup, and I wouldn't laugh at you. I mean, there's people that like them little trucks. I mean, I know a buddy of mine who's had, he had a Ford Ranger. He had something else too. I forget what it was off the top of my head. But he actually was in the mini trucking scene back years ago and whatnot. So, oh, most definitely, Tim. Most definitely. We have definitely had this. You know, and it is what it is. That's why I say, at the end of the day, I mean, I have a personal preference.
Safe trucking.
You too, buddy. Dang. Not even really that heavy, that's the downfall. Meet you in Barstow. Well, that's where I'm heading to, sir. Trying to get to a highway that'll put me hammer down heading west. And that's where I'm heading. As long as I don't have to go back to Flagstaff, I'll be in good shape. Climbing some hills. Putting the old K-Whopper to the test. Of course, they say it's the heaviest thing this truck's hauled. So. Yeah. That's where I'm headed to, is Bakersfield. hard as I can go. At least that's where I thought this load was going. Yeah, Bakersfield. Yeah, you said meet you in Barstow. Never mind. Yeah, whatever. It's alright. I'll meet you in Barstow. Ain't no big deal. I'll deliver in Bakersfield and then bobtail to Barstow. Take a load out of Barstow and see where I can go to. Good looking rig right there. Yep, look like we're fitting to jump on I-40 West. Okay, Bakersfield, more useless knowledge since we're going to go there, Tim. Bakersfield is where there was a whole bunch of bare knuckle brawling with a big old I call it orangutan, called Clyde. Yep. And if you know what two movies I'm talking about, then there you go. And if you need an extra hint, I'll throw you an extra hint. Do you know what movie it's from? There were two movies that took place in Bakersfield that had bare knuckle brawling and an orangutan. Hey, my man knows. My man knows. Right turn, Clyde. My favorite one was Scrap the Caddy. Your comments aren't slow. Your comments are not slow. It's the if you swipe your chat on Facebook, if you swipe it to the right, you see the blue names with white text. That's the chat that I'm reading, and it does have a delay. That chat is, I've done that because since I stream to 3 different platforms, it gives viewers from YouTube and Twitch the chance to interact. So that's why it's slow, because there is a delay. Because I'm not looking at Facebook chat, I'm looking at the chat that encompasses all 3 of the platforms. Obviously, you still have to use Facebook chat to type, but as far as me reading it, that's how I'm reading it. How far from Bakersfield? I don't know. About, or if I can keep going 95 mile an hour and don't have no problems, probably about 20 minutes IRL. So, yeah. Right on. It says I'm 7 hours away, so that's why I say about 20 minutes. So yeah, but that explains to you a little bit, Tim, as to why the comments aren't showing up slow. I mean, literally, as soon as you type it and hit send, then the comment pops up on Facebook. But for me to read it, it's like a 10-second delay, I think it is, 10 or 20-second delay, before I actually see the comment. So that'll kind of give you some clarification as to why the chat, my responses are slow to what you're saying. I wish there was a way to speed it up and make it have less of a delay, but unfortunately there's not. Not that I know of, at least. I mean, I probably could research it and find out, but that's why I keep glancing up every so often to check out the chat. Like the comment you just typed, the not complaining, yeah, that was probably 20 seconds ago. Let me let my chat on Facebook update on my end on my tablet, because I keep my chat swiped over because it's annoying, because I don't ever look at it. I'll look at the chat that's on the monitor above me. Wow. And then there were 5. And then there were 3. Right on. Plus, if I was going to look at Facebook chat, I have to look over to my right, and it's hard enough driving looking up. Type anything you want to type, Tim, and as soon as I see it pop up on the screen, then I'll start counting. You can just say hi or something, I don't care. And we can do a thing. You mean the big screen? Yeah, the big... No, well, not the big screen. See, I just read Jeff's comment as soon as it pops up, so... Do your thing, I'll keep chatting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... Roughly, it's about 10 seconds. I was probably a little fast on the count, but it's about 10 seconds delay. And again, I don't know how to get it faster. I really don't. If I did, I would, but I think that's a delay that everybody has, believe it or not just me. No, I'm gaming on the big screen. I'm gaming on my 32. And I'm reading chat on my old 21. Because I had a, it actually might be a, I don't know, it might actually be a 24, but anyhow, I'd actually have to pull the tape measure on it. Hey, Dylan, that is a long name, sir. Wow. I read that twice just to make sure I read that right. I'm like, wow, that's a long name. Go ahead and say it, Dylan. You officially have the longest name of anybody who's been in the stream. For real, for real. Glad to have you in here, man. Hope you're enjoying it. Oh boy. That was weird. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, that's cool, man. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it at all. Do not worry about it at all, man. It's all good, brother. Yeah, the top monitor is a 21-inch. My previous top monitor is an 18-inch, so I've progressively gotten bigger, except this last one just, it was a jump. It was a big jump. Roadkill 34, right on, right on. Getting bar stove. 40 with 15. Alright, Demario. Well, we done good so far. We ain't got no damage to the trailer. Got 4 hours left. Oh, come on, come on. Oh. Well, that was not entirely what I wanted. 32 inches. Yeah, buddy of mine works for Staples, and he told me about the Black Friday deal they had going on, and it's a Dell monitor. As a matter of fact, all 3 of my monitors are Dell. I've just upgraded over the years. Back, I don't know, about 11 years ago, I got the, I went from a CRT to a Dell LCD. And then, I don't know, I think I'm
Hey, XG Wolverine, you should hear me somewhere.
I don't wanna. I'm just kidding. Just playing Mario. I can't key up anything because I'm in a loading screen right now, so give me a second. But, no, about 11 years ago, I got that one there, and that was a lot better as far as just a viewing experience. And then I went to a 21-inch. Well, that whole crash got me 1% damage on the load. That's not bad. And then, about 3 years ago, I guess it was, I went to the 21. 3 or 4 years ago. And then when my buddy told me about the deal that Staples had for Black Friday, and then he threw in delivery as well, because he's my boy, it was like, I'm like, yeah. I can't pass that up. The Black Friday deal they had on this Dell monitor was ludicrous. I mean, it was as ludicrous as the viewing experience that I have on this thing. I mean, when I'm sitting in first-person view in the truck, it's almost like I'm there. I mean, it's that ridiculous. But, no, he sat there and he kind of hooked it up. Ooh, I need to back up and do something real fast. I need to check on one thing. There we go. But, no, when he told me about it, this monitor retails for, like, I want to say he says, like, 220 bucks. So, yeah. Oh, I never did upgrade the mirror. Wow, I'm a dumb. I didn't put my side mirror. Are you kidding me? I didn't do all this stuff. Wow, that's... Your boy's got all the issues. Bumper. I just like, for this truck here in particular, I like the cattle guard. I don't know why, I just gotta put the loop. I'm just curious to see. Let's see what. Let's do this real quick. Let's confirm the order, and then let's go right back in because I want to check something real fast. so it did. The only thing it took off was thing. Right on. I think we're gonna make that change. I like it. Oh, but it didn't keep it. There we go. That looks a lot. I like that. Looks nice. Yeah, why not? What's the point of having ghost mode? Oh, but I didn't do one of the Yeah, let's add that brown dash too. That'd be nice. There we go. Go ahead, big guy. So yeah, but no, I mean it's the viewing experience is just completely ludicrous with this. I mean, going from a 21 to a 32, it was like I was skeptical the 32 would even fit in the spot that I had for it. So there we go. Now we're cooking the gas. Turn the old beacons back on. Yeah, oh yeah, now it looks right. Cool. Wonderful. Welcome to the Discord, Dylan. Yeah, I don't know how... I mean, I'll be honest, I think literally 32 is as big as I'm gonna get. I'm not going no bigger for gaming. That'd just be ridiculous. And I don't even need an extra one. I mean, granted, that would be like ludicrous. Oh well, 2% damage because I clipped the pole. But it's alright.
Come on, XG, you should be able to get this.
Yeah, and I hope you're watching the stream right now because then you'll see my plight. There we go. Thanks, Mario. Oh, it's alright, Tim. There's not too much to know about it. I mean, the gaming part's the easy part. It's the streaming part that gets technical. I mean, and that's real talk. It gets up there. So, yeah, it really does. But it's all good. As long as you guys are enjoying the stream and enjoying what you're seeing and everything, then that really, to me, is all that matters. Because if you're not, then we have to fix it. I'll be glad when I get that new processor, RAM, and graphics card installed. We gonna up our stream game then. Of course, like any successful business, it takes money to make money, so hey, And it's like I was telling my wife when she was asking me about all these upgrades. I told her, I said, well, even if the streaming thing just fizzles out, I said, I've got a better gaming system at that point. And she goes, yeah. I said, and then that'll tide me over for quite some time. I told her, I said, but as long as I'm pursuing this streaming stuff, I said, I look at it like it's a business that I genuinely enjoy. I do this for the enjoyment of it. I mean, yes, there's a little star in the chat on Facebook and stuff, so you know that's if you wanted to donate and whatnot to the stream. But again, I don't promote that. I don't self-promote it. I don't even mention it. I figure it like this: if people want to know what it's about, all they got to do is ask or click on it, and that'll tell them. So I mean, like I say, I don't ask for nothing. I do this because I enjoy it, and I figure as long as I'm enjoying it and I can keep the people who are watching happy and keep them entertained, well then that really is what matters. The income will take care of itself at that point. And it's like I told her today, I said, you know, think about it. I said, I'll dump probably maybe 400 into the system to upgrade it and whatnot. $400, real world dollars, not game dollars. But I'll dump $400 into upgrading this gaming system I've got, taking it to the next level and maxing it out for what it can do, and then that's a lot cheaper.
Driving skills real quick.
Go ahead, test them. I got this feeling that DeMario's trying to come around. Because he said he wants to test my driving skills. Yeah, he's going to try to come around me. Well, Tim, I'm glad to have you as a viewer, man. I'm glad to have every viewer that I have. Everybody that has jumped in here, chatted it up with me, and...
Yeah, I took some damage and you almost flipped.
Yeah! I was trying, though. For real. It started going over, and I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no, so I steered back into it. Let's see if I took... Oh wow, I took plenty of damage on that. I'll still get paid for the load, but... Dude, that was epic. If you wouldn't have been right there in that curve, man, I probably could have saved that, and it would have been straight. But I hit you and spun you all the way around.
You good, or are you taking a tow? Let's see what you look like. I think you're taking a tow.
I ain't taking no tow. Why do I gotta take a tow for? I'm good. I didn't go over on my side or my roof.
Oh, you didn't flip. Yeah, on my screen it looked like you flipped over, but I'm coming back.
Yeah, I thought it was going over. That's why I hard left into that turn. And when it started going over, I'm like, no you're not. I hard left. I didn't even look at my mirror to see where you were. Because I would have hit you either way, so... At least this way it was a little bit more comical. But no, I told her, I said, $400 is a lot cheaper than $6,000 a month for rent on a building and inventory and everything else like that. I said, at least I'm right here at the house and I can do it from home.
I'm about 50 feet out from behind you. Stay just behind you.
Right on. Ride that Jake brake. was nice. That's why I like the Jake brake on the W900 versus the Jake brake on the T680. Jake brake on the W900 is a lot better. And Bakersfield is laggy.
Are you in one of your personal trucks, or are you in a quick job?
I'm in one of my trucks, bro. I don't do quick jobs.
Well, obviously I know that, but the truck is all white, so I had to ask.
Hey dude, how's your friend about Jordan getting banned? How you feel about that? No comment? Alright, that's fine.
Who are you talking to, buddy?
You don't need to know.
Did he just say you don't need to know, or like what? I really couldn't hear him.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He said you don't need to know. Obviously, he don't bother looking at the. It's gonna be a little bit of a repeat, but anyhow, no, he didn't bother looking at the CB channel and whatnot, because I think the person he was talking to left range, and he was still yakking at him. So whatever. I don't really care.
Oh, you're one of them guys. You guys reported him, I believe, and now he's banned to like until the 30th, I believe. He got a 4-day ban.
Not me. I didn't report nobody. I wouldn't even begin to know how to report somebody.
Yeah, I know it's not simple. Going to the tab bar, click on the name, and he's gonna have the little report button at the bottom. But hey,
I don't sweat it. I figure it like this. I'm not going, as long as there ain't nobody messing with me, then I ain't gonna really mess with nobody else. I stay to myself. If it gets that bad, like I told you the other night, I'll drop out and go to single player.
yeah, I know. And you got like what? I think 2 people watching the stream, I believe. Or, yeah.
I don't know. I don't really look at the viewer count, to be honest. I mean, if I glance over and I see it, then whatever, but I don't go out of my way to look. Yeah. Good looking truck.
Sometimes I get off the brake, just off the gas, just to hear. You know, XG, I blame you for having the type of truck I have, because the only reason I have this KW is because of the brakes. After I heard you ramming on the one stream.
Well, if you don't like it, you ain't got to drive it. The 389 Peterbilt does the same thing.
No, it sounds better on this truck.
Oh, you gots to be kidding me. Oh my goodness. Did not want to park right. Big old brick wall in the way. Come on now.
It took me a minute, but I learned how to drive those type of rigs, the trailers.
Yeah, they're a pain in the rear.
But the truck that is sitting in the street, I believe, is in a no collision zone, so you shouldn't have a problem going straight in.
Oh my god. Oh jeez, this is not cool. Alright, map, where you at? Oh lordy. Okay, well.
XG bag up and up, never mind.
Stay put tomorrow. Just stay put. I'm getting a tow. I'm hung up, so. Stay put. Problem was, the tail end of the trailer got hung up on that K-rail. So, yeah. And I wedged it in there pretty good. But it's alright. So. There we go. I'll be back to you in a minute, Demario. I had to take a tow and go. It carried me all the way back to Bakersfield. So, yeah. We'll figure out how to get her in there and get everything moving in the right direction. all good. Yeah, still only 6% damage to the cargo, so that ain't bad. Yeah. Get up here, make his deliveries. And then, of course, having drivers making money for me definitely does not hurt, so... box. Alright, Monkey, I'm back in range.
Check, over and out.
Of course, what really doesn't help me is I'm on an extra long frame on this truck. It's not like super stretch, but it's a long frame.
If you look at it, the part that is attached to your truck moves whichever way you move. So try, it's like a real long extended axle that stays with you, and whichever way that goes, the trailer will go the opposite of that.
Yeah, y'all kiss my butt now. Ha! Got him, coach. I'll take reasonable. Alright, Monkey, where's your load heading? Back in here. Where's your load heading to, Monkey? Before I take my next load.
I just got my trailers moving. There's nothing in them, so wherever you go, which I'll be looking at your I mean, it'll probably tell me where you're going, so I try to find something heading towards that way.
Okay, give me a quick second. Gotta step AFK and I'll be right back. Okay, we back. Alright. On a load. Bakersfield and Fresno. Let's see what these guys. Portlandia. I like that. It's a big load. I think we're going to go to Portlandia, ironically enough. Yeah, that'd be the one we take. Taking a load going to Portland there, monkey. All the lights. All the somebody else's name. You're dreaming about California. All right. Okay, monkey. I'm on the road. All right. I guess might not hurt. Turn on a little bit of headlights. Don't really need them, but we'll go ahead and turn them on. Adds to the authenticity of the game. An eye on that trailer. Now, that's how you know you got a big monitor, when you need to put your sunglasses on and it actually does not affect your viewing. No, this is not a Peter, this is a KW. K-Whopper. Thanks for asking there, Special Cargo. Doing good, man. Doing good. How about you? Just driving along, hitting stuff over here. Pretty much how it's going. But it works. When I was driving right into that setting sun, I ended up, I reached over on my tower and grabbed the sunglasses. I'm like, golly. Yeah. Right on. Getting some lag burst up in here. Yeah, I can imagine it is a good day outside. Except for where I'm at, it rained over half the day, so a little bit sour, but other than that, it's alright, I guess. You're in Fresno, DeMario. Right on. Sun's going down. Whoa, let's stay on the road now while we try to open a drink. Come on now. Deal. Alright, Special Cargo, you have a good day too, man. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. No, I'm in Sacramento. You can't make up your mind where you're at. I don't think even you really know where you're at. Sacramento. How did you... Okay. Just trying to figure out how you got so far ahead of me so fast. But whatever. No drinking and drive. Why not? Come on, Jeff. Why not? It's too much fun not to drink and drive. Besides, that's where the good crashes come from. When I start, you know, reaching over to grab a drink or what have you. I mean, yeah. I mean, come on now. At least it's not beer. Coca-Cola. That'd be a totally different stream if it was alcohol involved. Totally different stream. Man, that's a sexy truck. That's the one thing I will say I wish this truck had as a sun visor, because at some points that would be handy. Of course, I could probably put the big chrome sun visor on it. Whoa, what the freak, bruh? Thanks, dude. That is so sweet.
I don't hate you.
I'll tell you what, whenever you get bored with your life, go to Facebook and go to XG Wolverine and take a look at the video. It'll be at the 2-hour and 33-minute mark. Let's take a look. Be glad to see that you were the one that was responsible for hitting me. That's how I ended up on my side. So thank you very much.
Okay, sorry about that.
Total prickhead. I didn't hit you. Yeah, you did. Hey, if I can get a new viewer on the stream, I'll take it any way I can get it. Anyhow. Well, that load was going to be a perfect delivery, but apparently not. And the funny part is he got up under me just right to where I couldn't even get it back down. That was the messed up part. He snuck right up underneath the edge of my truck and just dumped me over. Damage. That these sort of kind of. It really does. Just kind of grind my gears just a little bit. But, I mean, you notice I handled it very properly. I mean, I didn't rant and rave and cuss at him. I just told him what he did was wrong. And that if he wanted to see what he did was wrong, all he had to do was bring himself in and take a look at the stream. That's why I gave him the exact mark to go to. Go to the 2-hour and 33-minute mark and watch from there, and you'll see that you dumped me over. It is, at the end of the day, still just a game. I mean, nobody died from it, so there's really no need to get all kinds of sideways over it. Yeah. That's another reason why I'm glad I viewed the video. That way if something like that does happen, I can just say, hey, go to Facebook, check out the XG Wolverine page, and you'll see. Anyhow, it's alright. Not worried about it at all. I have entered the lag. Right on. There we go. But it's okay. On the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again. Making money is having fun with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. Woo! We're flying now, 62 mile an hour. Woohoo! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boy, I tell you what, if Facebook did not have the copyright policy that they have for music, I would just throw my Pandora on in December, about the 15th. Maybe even sooner. I'd probably do it December the 1st. For December the 1st all the way through the 25th, I'd throw my Pandora on Christmas tunes and just let it roll. I would actually go to Pandora and play Christmas music through the stream. Like, no lie. Ooh. Adorable. Haven't passed it yet. Oh, okay. Stop in Sacramento, sitting here waiting on you. Go ahead, brother. I'll catch up. That ain't no lie. I'll get there eventually. You gotta realize mine weighs, give or take, about 133,000 pounds. So me getting up to speed is gonna take a moment. Chief and Sean would be better. Yes, Chief and Sean would definitely be better. I still have yet to, and that's only partly because I don't necessarily know that Phantom would actually get back to me. But probably would. I'm gonna have to see if I can reach out to Phantom, because he does all their social media stuff, and be like, hey bro, I don't have episode 3 and I don't have episode 21 or 20. I'll be like, yo, would you have a problem if I stream video games and I want to play the podcast in the background? Would you have a problem if I did that? But like, yo, for real, I would even link it in the description. Like, yo, playing the Chief and Sean Show podcast. Like, for real, I'd give them some major props. Of course, them boys, they ain't done a podcast in over a year, so I don't know. I think they're pretty much done with podcasting. I think they got in enough trouble. For as much as I'd love them to do another one, man, if they come back and do any more podcasts, it better be like a 3-hour deal. Because I came in at episode 4. I missed out on episodes 1, 2, and 3, and I really wish I'd have got them. But they didn't get put on iTunes until episode 5, I think it was, when Phantom finally uploaded them to Apple Podcast. So that's when I really started listening to them, was when they got put on Apple. I was like, yup, got to get on the podcast. And then I was like a drug addict waiting on the methadone clinic to open, for real, like just waiting for every Tuesday to come around. The good old days. Some of the best times to be had was when I was listening to the podcast. There were some of them that I was laughing so freaking hard. I still laugh at a bunch of their mess, but there was some that I laughed so hard at that it was just ridiculous. And of course, if you watch the show Chrisley Knows Best on USA, Todd and Julie Chrisley, they have a podcast now called Chrisley Confessions. I've listened to, just because I think Todd's a funny dude anyways, I've listened to a couple of them, and I'm like, yeah, it's not the Chief and Sean Show. I'll tell you one I do like, though. If you like a good podcast, I will tell you one I like that I've heard a couple of different times. I actually heard it primarily because Aaron Kaufman was on there. And I've searched through to find out, you know, some of their other episodes and whatnot. But the Truck Show podcast, that's a good podcast. They had Aaron Kaufman from formerly of Fast and Loud, now of Shifting Gears with Aaron Kaufman. They've had Finnegan and Freiberger on at 2 separate times from Roadkill. And I just searched those episodes out one night when I was working, and I just was listening to them. They're actually a good podcast. Especially when they had Freiberger on. Holy cow. I mean, that podcast was ridiculously... It was so funny. Because they talked a lot about mini trucking and stuff like that, which, through a buddy of mine, I know a little bit about it, so I felt pretty good. And because I don't live near him and get to see him a lot, it was like, you know, it kind of made me feel like I connected with him just a little bit. I actually talked to him the next day and told him about it. But, no, that's a good podcast to listen to. I've tried to listen to the Dale Jr. Download a few times. It's okay. We're gonna miss this turn. No, we're not. Good deal. So, yeah. But, the Dale Jr. Download's okay, but... Yeah.
Where are you headed, Wolverine?
Portland, Oregon. So, yeah. No, I do. I need to reach out to Phantom and see what the possibilities of them. I mean, it's not copyrighted, so technically I'm in the clear. But out of courtesy to Chief, Sean, and company, I really don't want to... You know, I don't want to do anything that would mess them up as far as potentially being able to do a podcast again, so... It's like I would reach out to Phantom and see if it was okay, if they had a problem with it. And if they don't have a problem with it, then yeah, we might look at doing that, streaming some podcasts. while we're gaming. I just wish Facebook would ease up on the copyrighted music thing for the holidays, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that I would love to be able to play. Definitely, if I was able to do it, I would definitely be playing some Trans-Siberian. Trans-Siberian Orchestra is amazing. Something my wife and I have talked about going to see. Like every year they come to our area almost, and we've talked about going to see it almost every single time. One of these years we will. That's like, I would love to. Her job, they do their schedule out 3 weeks in advance, so I would actually have to look and see, even if I could get tickets to go see it. Then I'd have to line out, you know, a babysitter and everything. I ain't taking my kid to go see Trans-Siberian. She wouldn't sit through that mess. Now she's a teenager. She good. Golly, it's laggy right here. Lagfest 2018. Yeah, I will be looking over the course of the week, though. From what I gather, Facebook's supposed to be having some copyright-free music that you can use. But
hey, XG Wolverine, you're coming into range. Slow down, slow down.
Get on the road. Go. I just got this thing up to a whole 59 miles an hour. Nah. I'm in the fast lane anyways. Go. I ain't slowing down for nothing except a wreck. And even that's negotiable. Not trying.
Haha, funny.
I'm being serious. I'm not slowing down. I'll crash this truck before I slow down. It takes too long to get going.
I do not blame you whatsoever.
Redneck zombie killers. See, that goes right in line with what I was talking about earlier. Having American Truck Simulator Zombie Apocalypse Edition, right? The driver doesn't need guns or anything like that, but you have zombies periodically on the road. And for like, and they could do it and make it very interesting. You know, you hit a zombie and his like blood spatter gets up on the windshield and stuff. You got guts, and then you have to go to a repair facility to clean your truck up. And you haul food and water and supplies in general to different places and whatnot. I mean, granted, the payouts, you know, the payouts would be kind of low, I guess you would say. But if you've already got your own trucking company, in my opinion, I feel like they should make it to where it's like you can port over your save profile with all your money and trucks, then you can drive your own trucks. And then get Truckers MP to upgrade it, or do a second one to where you could actually sit there and play online Zombie Apocalypse Truckers American Truck. I think that would be fun. Exactly. That's kind of my point. Yo, I'm for real. I'm gonna have to message SCS about that. Dead serious. I'm gonna have to literally send them a thing and be like, look, here's the deal. Y'all need to make this happen. Y'all got a great trucking game. I would play it. Like, no jokes. Bruh. Okay, I'm gonna go make some scrambled eggs. I'll be back. Like, for real, for real. Wow. Good job. Oh, the stream's still rolling. My truck's not, though. Very interesting.
What happened? Like, come on, man.
Well, if you're watching the stream, then you just saw what happened.
Yeah, like it just froze right there in dead center.
It did. That's why I made the statement, I'm gonna go make some scrambled eggs, I'll be back. I'm like, dude, for real, come on. I'm hitting escape, I'm hitting everything. I'm like, wow.
Now I got the haul ass just to get, oh my bad. Now I got the haul tail just to catch you.
I don't know what the deal was on that lag. That lag burst was long, like super duper long. Like Eugene O'Neill long. But yes, I'm gonna have to figure out how to message SCS about that, because I really feel like that'd be a fun game that people would play. Or they could even make it start from scratch to where you start out and you have your own truck, right? And you have money, like, let's just say you have $100,000 to start. Like, you come in, you start out, you get your own truck, you get $100,000, okay? And you start out with a plain Jane sleeper truck, right? No frills, no bells, no whistles. But instead of dolling it out with chrome and lights and all kinds of cool stuff that we like in American truck, you would doll it up with like spiked bumpers and mess like that, you know, armor for your windows. I think that'd be fun. And then you could just hit zombies while you're driving down the road. And it's like if you hit a zombie, you get $1,000 or something like that. Something ludicrous. I think it'd be cool. Then have zombies kind of piled up outside of the safe zones where you're delivering to, and you just get to run them all over. I think that would be fun. If you're going to do that, though, the zombies only can be worth like $100. Because if you hit 50 of those things, that's like $50,000 if they're $1,000 a pop. So I'm just saying. And if SCS manages to come out with this game after this stream has been finalized and done and everything, yeah, I'm gonna be like, that was my idea. So y'all mark it down. Y'all mark that deal down. I might come back into the. I might come back on this stream after I end it and edit the title and put at the bottom of everything "Zombie Apocalypse," just so that way I have something to refer back to, just in case SCS does something like that. Yeah, then that way I get some money out of it. Pam! That'd be cool. But it would be fun. Then we could get Cowboy Troy to do to release the rights to Chicken with a Train. I think that would make sense. At the very least, it'd be funny. Alright. Okay, I like it. Nah, I don't, but I'll pretend like I do. Golly! This server must be getting deep! Bro, what's the deal? Yeah, and that would be my theme song, Money. Like, for real, for real. I would start my stream out with music. Every stream would start out with music that would be money. And it wouldn't be like the old school money. It'd be like money, money, money. Money. Money, 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 money. Either that one or I would do the money from the Italian Job. I'd do that one. Most likely. I think I like that one too. So yeah. Of course, I would really hope that they'd actually give me some sort of credit, you know what I mean? Thanks for, you know, thanks to XG Wolverine for the idea. I mean, even if it wasn't like, even if it wasn't for, you know, an actual game, like if it was just for the month of October that you could do that, that would be friggin' awesome. Like the roadways would look, you know, decrepit and run down. The K-rails would be just half decayed and everything. Grass be growed up. It wouldn't be as manicured and groomed as it is now. Instead of these nice fancy paint jobs on the trucks, they'd be like, you know, paint be wore out, everything like that. I think that would be so cool. Especially for October, that would be neat. Then every stream in October for me would be called Zombie Trucking. Bruh, for real. So much lag.
I'm on the left side, it's just hanging.
Copy that. If you want to go around, go ahead.
Nah, I like the view back here.
Right, you just don't want to take a chance of getting wiped out again.
You D-E-A-M-N right. I am not. I could come past you, but what's the fun in that?
Truthfully, I wouldn't care. Either way.
Yeah,
And you got plenty of room right now if that's what you want to do, so I say take it while you can get it.
Nah.
Okay. Don't say I didn't offer.
Yeah, I just hit the medium and go around. If I need to.
Jeff says he wants a front row seat for the crash. That's a good comment, Jeff. That's a good comment he made to Mario. I like that. Here, buddy. Ooh, it's so dark. Interesting. They're gonna get mad at me if I keep playing. So I better not. Yeah, we'll get this load delivered and take another one. Whoo! Look, my lag. Alright, come on now. Lord, it's lag. Oh my god, no wonder. All these people up in here. Bro is getting like. Honestly, I think it's that one truck. Huh. Well, that didn't end well. I'm gonna say it like this, his front row seat for the crash kind of sucked. Because he didn't get to see nothing except me rolled over. Holy cow. Time for fuel. Bro, it's dark in this fuel island. I mean, it's like dark. I'm back in Medford. That's where I'm at. Getting fuel. Alright, come on now. Play along. Fiddle with the... Ooh, yeah, let me do that. And it didn't do anything to help me out, which is really sad. That's really, really, really sad. Well.
Alright, now we're on our way. Yeah.
You have left the city. Right on. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Boom, bow, 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 bow. Boom, bow. Boom, bow, 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 bow. Boom, boom. Bum 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 bum. Yes. Oh. Yeah. Oh, goody. Right turn, Clyde. Right on.
I got you on the CB.
You better go, because I'm not slowing down. I mean, I might crash, but I ain't slowing down. I'm gonna keep that hammered down.
Yeah, you're only 600 out. I'm in the right lane.
In the left. Yeah. Don't move over.
Pretty good drop to keep out each other, or you behind.
Yeah, I try.
Hold your horses for the truck coming your way.
I didn't hear what you said.
He was talking to me, driver. I'm behind y'all.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Wolverine's like I'm your little escort.
I'm on your left there, Smelly Croatian.
That's an interesting name.
Go ahead and pass me.
Copy that. Good Lord. That'll explain the lag we're seeing. If you look, I don't know if you can see it through the chat all that well.
I'm like 300 feet
But
ahead of everybody that's behind me. There is road
if you
work
look,
ahead.
there is a guy, bottom of the list, he's 278 milliseconds. Me, I'm 49. Demario, or Monkey, who is Demario in the stream, he's 52. And Smelly Croatian's 47, so yeah. That's your latency, by the way, Demario, is 62. Funny thing is, if I wasn't streaming, my latency would be a lot better. But it is what it is. I'm good with it.
Big drop coming up.
Thanks for the heads up. Woo. 74, 75, 76. And of course, now we're down to 55 again. Yeah.
Yeah, of course that'll happen.
Yeah, well, you know how it is. I was carried a little bit too much speed into that curve. But it's all
So what's the game plan?
Getting a tow. That's the game plan. We ain't making $69,000 on this load. I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all that right now. Not going to be 69 grand. Yep. Pretty much, Jeff. That's about how I feel right now. I hit that curve with some serious speed. And all of my skills as a driver just was not enough to correct it, so. But it's alright. It's all good. I ain't worried about it. Right on. Right on, right on. Ba-do-do-do. Ma-na-na-na. Do-do-do-do. Ma-na-na-na. Do-do-do-do. Your mother's a cement mixer. Thought I'd share. Well, the good thing is at least it's not the stream. That's the plus side. Daggum, people lagging. Alright, Demario, glad you had a good trip, bud. Glad you had a good trip. Yeah, I've got about 3 minutes left to make this delivery myself, but good deal. It ain't gonna be perfect, but hey, it'll be alright. That's what they make tomorrow for. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Practice makes perfect. I'm not a huge fan of driving this game at night, though. That's the biggest thing. Because you can't see anything. It's like if they actually gave you extra lights, then that would be great. Where you can see the trailer when you're making turns on these long, heavy hauls. That'd be great, but they don't, so it is what it is. I ain't worried about it. But it was a good convoy. Including but not limited to all the wrecks. They definitely help spice up the show. Two hours later. That's how I felt earlier when I was parking the daggum trailer to make that delivery. 3 hours later. 24 hours later. 5 years later. So yeah. That's pretty much how I felt. But it's all good. I'll leave it like this. We all have fun, so it's all that really matters at the end of the day. Did I miss something? Tolerable. Nah, $40,000 ain't bad. I'll take it. I really feel like I missed something on that. I don't know who you was talking to on that exchange, Demario. The I'm nice enough for this. The people who watch the stream for only for one. I'll give you ATS if you want the game, but you have to have Steam and a computer to run it. Not necessarily a gaming PC, because I don't use one. I don't understand what that means. I don't know if somebody came in and I just missed it. I didn't see a comment in the Facebook or on... I didn't see a comment on the Facebook or the stream chat, so I don't know. Anyhow, it was all good. It is what it is. I think... Where are we at, Tom? Yeah. It's not quite 11 o'clock, but it's really close enough. We got 336 logged so far. I'm pretty sure it'll end up being like 338 or so by the time I end it. But anyhow, yeah, it's 7 minutes to 11, so that's not too bad. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. The ones who stuck out with me, I think that would be Jeff and Demario. Thank y'all for sticking around. I do appreciate it. Come on. Let's go, game. Do your thing. Yeah. I had a good time tonight. It was fun. Nighty-night, Demario. Nighty-night. Are you going to end, or am I just going to have to smack you? Probably going to have to smack it. Come on, dude. Right on. Okay. Any day now. Whatever. I don't know what the heck's going on. I'm confused. I don't know. The ATS main screen's got me locked up, so... Come on, are you going to do anything or not? Well, anyhow. I don't know. Golly, about time. Sheesh. All right. Well, anyhow, y'all have a great night. We're going to go ahead and end this thing. And I will see y'all tomorrow.